it's my job to introduce our wonderful Senator Elizabeth Warren today. And I thought she'd like come from over there or something, but you don't mind if you're standing right here while I do this. Senator Elizabeth Warren is a dear friend of mine. I got to know her well when I was still a candidate, and I'm happy to call her a colleague now that I'm in Congress. Senator Warren has been a friend to me, but she has also been a great friend to Indian country and to working families. She has always made it a priority to ensure the legislation she writes and speaks on is good for Native communities. Her major bill to address opioids and the addiction crisis has strong tribal provisions that respect tribal sovereignty. Her housing bill recognizes how much need there is for housing on tribal lands. With teen suicides at epidemic proportions happening in Indian country, she is a leader on tackling this crisis in Indian country. At a time when Native American women continue to face higher rates of sexual violence than any other women in the United States, at a time when our voices are so needed in the fight to combat climate change, Indian country needs strong allies like Elizabeth Warren, whose unwavering commitment to Native communities and Native American women and children is needed in this political era. I'm proud to announce that Senator Warren and I are actively working on solutions to the shortfalls in funding for Indian country, funding that is needed to uphold the federal government's trust and treaty obligations to Indian tribes. And on the heels of a report that many of you have heard about or read, Broken Promises, that was put out by the United States Commission on Civil Rights. I'm very proud to introduce a fighter for the people, an effective legislator, a woman who lays it all on the line for the American people, and a truly kind and loving soul, my friend Elizabeth Warren.
And I want to say a very special thank you, heartfelt, to my friend Congresswoman Deb Haaland. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for the very warm introduction. I just want to say to all of you, if you don't already know it, Deb is a force to be reckoned with. She is deep in the fight for real structural change and for bringing important policy ideas that affect Indian country to the forefront of our political conversation where they belong. As she said, we're already working on some exciting new legislation that could turn some of those ideas into reality. You know, Deb has wasted no time in shaking things up in Congress, and I say, that's just right, Deb.